Oh, welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 18th, 2024. We're going to be talking about AEW. In this AEW, we only have 3 matches. Because the first match was an hour long. And then they had 2 segments. They had some interviews, and we found out who's the last guy and the last couple of guys in Team AEW at the Blood and Guts that's happening next week. So yeah, we only had 3 matches. We had 2 title matches and 1 normal match. So ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the segments here. We got Mariah May. I'm not going to tell you guys everything that happened because she just said what she wants to say. She used Toni Storm to get her title shot and all that stuff. But she said she still loves her. She dressed up as Toni Storm. She did the entrance as Toni Storm. She didn't really talk like her, but yeah. So that's what she did and why she did it. So that's all that. TV time with Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keefe. Chris Jericho came out and he was trying to see who's going to mess with him. Who's not going to listen to his advice or listen to the learning tree. Because if you saw what happened to Shibata, you saw what happened to Hook with the fireball, and Samoa Joe got put through a wall. He says there's nobody that would be stupid enough and not listen to the learning tree until Suzuki came out and he gave Chris Jericho a contract. Well, Brian Keefe read this thing. He says that Suzuki will have a FTW title match at Blood and Guts next week, and Big Bill and Brian Keefe is going to be banned from ringside. And then he did a headbutt onto Chris Jericho. He said bye, and he left. So we got Suzuki versus Chris Jericho for the FTW, I believe it's next week, at Blood and Guts. So ladies and gentlemen, we already know that Mark Briscoe, Swerve Strickland will be in that match for the Blood and Guts. We already know everybody in the Elites, Jack Perry, the Young Bucks, and Okada, and Hangman Adam Page will be on Team Elite in the Blood and Guts. And ladies and gentlemen, we found out the Acclaim will be in this match because they have a problem with the Young Bucks. They want the shot at the tag titles. To do that, they have to try and beat them in this match as well. They have the no contendership. They won the Eliminator, but still no title shot for them. I'll tell you guys the last one when we get to the end. So first match of the evening, we got MJF versus Will Ospreay for the International Championship. This match was an hour long. I'm sorry, but I lost interest in this match. I was excited to see this match last week, but this match should be a pay-per-view match, and I don't understand the ending. Because Pac is the number contender. I think MJF is supposed to have the match for the championship at the pay-per-view, and Pac has this match. He's supposed to do this match, and Will Ospreay wins. But for some reason, MJF got this match. But it was a pretty decent match. But it was too long. It was like a pay-per-view match. For me, I don't want a really long match. And this thing didn't really have a story. This was about Daniel Garcia and MJF doing some little looks to Will Ospreay, and then he got this match. It didn't really do anything for me. It wasn't really a story to this match. There's no story to Pac now as well, so I don't understand it. But ladies and gentlemen, the time limit draw was about to hit. We got table spots. We got they've been stealing people's finishers like the Styles Clash, Cody Rhodes Crossroads, and all that stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match in 2 seconds or a couple of seconds away for a time limit draw, and your winner of that match and your new International Champion, MJF. MJF is the new champion. And ladies and gentlemen, the doctors came out to check on them. They had like a breathing tank for MJF to use because I guess he was losing breath. They have ice packs for the shoulder of Will Ospreay. But MJF is the new International Champion, and he would be facing Pac at London. And then we got Mercedes one day. They kind of ruined the open challenge because they had open challenges. Open challenges is supposed to be a surprise. Why in the world you told us before the name match? You told us like during the Will Ospreay MJF match. You ruined it. We know Britt Baker won't go for the title, but I thought it would be more interesting if we have a surprise. But they told us it was not a Rose. Mercedes Moné tried to do the lockjaw. I forgot the name almost. Britt Baker's move. She had her own little glove. She didn't know how to put the glove on with nails on it. But she didn't know how to do the lockjaw. She tried to do it, put her in her mouth. But Nia Rose just bit her hand. But ladies and gentlemen, Mercedes gets the win with the crossface. I don't know what she calls it now. But she gets the win. She retains the title. And then she was celebrating, and she saw a fan with a Sting's mask holding a sign up, and she ripped that sign, and the fan just shoves Mercedes, and it was Britt Baker in that Sting mask. And there was a brawl. Well, Mercedes ran away, and Britt Baker tried to chase her down until security guards came out and ruined it for Britt Baker. I guess O'Connor kind of has like a crush on Mercedes because before she had her match, she went to the Elite and say thanks to Elite for doing what they did with Britt Baker. And then O'Connor asked, "Can you do your dance?" She did her dance, and the guy was blushing, and he said, "Oh, it's hot in here." Okay, you need to calm down there, O'Connor. Calm down because you have a match tonight. So we got Swerve Strickland versus O'Connor in a match. It was a pretty decent match until the Elite came out. Making a disqualification, we had everybody brawling. Team Elite came out. Team AEW came out, but it was 5 against 4. O'Connor and Swerve Strickland start fighting outside where the audience is. And then there's security guards trying to get rid of the Elites. But we hear Darby Allin's theme song coming out now. They don't know where they are. The security guard's trying to make sure the Elite doesn't go after Darby Allin if Darby Allin's come from the tunnel. But he didn't come from the tunnel. He came from the Raptors, like staying in his little bungee cord. And then we had a brawl between all the teams. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the show. That's the end of the show. 3 matches. I have a 7-minute video. I don't really have that much here. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things are happening. Collusion is happening. Rampage is happening. I don't know what else to talk about. And there's no updates in WWE. 2K24's DLC is coming up soon. Next week. That's it I could think of that I could talk about. WWE's not doing anything that announce. TNA didn't announce anything. I guess I have an 8-minute video. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Friday morning when we do TNA results. That's all for me today. Tell us out. Bye!